Have you ever been betrayed by a friend?
Yeah.
Like set you up in some type of way?
Yeah, I don't fuck with a lot of people because I've been set up before.
Like they stole shit from you? Like,
Yeah.
damn.
Out of my house.
Like, did you have a bunch of people over, or was it just somebody you thought you was really good friends with?
When I was younger, you know, I had this huge mansion and I would have everybody over and I would have a lot of shit, like shoes, bags. One day I woke up, all my shit was gone.
All of it?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know, and you knew who did it, or could it?
No,
been
yeah, I knew who did it. And they gave the stuff back, but it ain't about the stuff.
Tell me how this happened, because this is crazy. So you knew it was her.
You know how I found out it was her? I used to style her boyfriend. And when I went into his condo, one of my purses was in there.
No.
I asked him, I was like, whose bag is this? And he's like, that girl you hooked me up with. Then I was like, yo, you know that's my fucking bag. He was like, what? I got to the bottom of it or whatever. She gave me back everything. They're together now.
They're still together? That's a red flag, guys.
He's so stupid.
Happy Friday. What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Gigi McGuire.
I'm L'Oreal.
And we got a special guest. Jojo is here with us.
Hi.
You know her from Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Am.
Every time I say JoJo, I'm with my friend JoJo. They be like, the singer, the white one. I'll be like, no,
That's
my
not the only JoJo.
She's like, no. Now, I wanted to ask you this because we always start with the tip of the day. Now, before we get to the tip, as a stylist, percentage-wise, how often do your clients hit on you? Because I'm sure that happens.
99% of the time.
Jesus.
Go, girl.
Yeah,
Like,
it
am.
Who is
sucks.
that? Whack 1%. No, I'm kidding.
He's gay.
Well, so the tip of the day today is, how do you turn a situation where you want somebody as a client, but they're hitting on you, into a working relationship so you can still work with them and get your money, but not make it awkward?
It's impossible. I'm not gonna lie. One time in my whole life, I dealt with one of my clients, and it just didn't work out because he was actually like my #1 client, and me and him ended up falling out, and I could never work with him again. And after that day, I was like, never again.
What was that fallout because of?
You know, I seen you in the club with another girl. I went crazy. He got mad at me. You know, typical shit when you talking to somebody. So after that, I realized I fucked up my money.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I was young. This was like my first year into styling. So I was like, okay, like I will never mix that. And I never have ever since that day.
Damn, that's hard, because I'm sure, I know you work with a lot of popping people, and I'm sure there's attraction sometimes.
It is. But also, see, as a stylist, you see a lot of behind the scenes. So I see everybody's business. I see how all these men move, and it makes me really not want to talk to them.
Right.
You know,
It's
sometimes they'll bring
disgusting.
their
Right.
wife, then they'll bring the girlfriend, then they'll bring the girl in the city. Like, I seen so many girls with these guys that I don't even, like, it turns me off.
Right.
Do they
Dirty
ask you
dicks.
to style they side bitches?
Huh?
Do they be like, style my side bitch for me?
Nah, they'll be like, yo, let me get these shoes, then, you know. They
Yeah.
have separate orders. Like,
Right.
literally, like, if it's
Can you
Christmas.
tell though, like, oh, this is for the wife?
Yeah, of course. Because,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes they'll bring in and be like, yo, my wife. And then they'll bring in and be like, yo, this is.
My other wife.
Yeah. It's like,
And my other
damn.
wife.
Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I'm sure this doesn't just happen to JoJo. So ladies in the room, how do you turn a situation where a guy that you might want to work with is trying to hit on you, but you still want to work with him? How do you make it just normal? Or can you?
I like that, you know, y'all know me. I joke a lot. Like, I joke a lot. So if you say something, this shit actually just happened to me the other day, and the motherfucker is probably going to be looking at this. I don't even care. Now, you know I'm talking. But he asked me about something to help him with an artist, right? So I was like, shit is dope, but I don't know. I'm not in that lane of music. It wasn't hip hop, right? So, or R&B or
Was it
nothing
gospel?
like. It was like EDM kind of thing. So I'm not really into EDM. I don't know
Right.
DJ Marshmello. Like, I know who they are, but no. So I'm like, well, just give me a second. Let me brainstorm. But I know I need to, like, have a good relationship with him. And he's cool, like, a good relationship with him for it to work. And I was like, let me brainstorm on some ideas. Let me see who I know. And I'll hit you back and give you some ideas. He's like, how about we brainstorm together on vacation?
Wow.
Oh, he took it
I'm
straight
like,
there.
but my
that
nigga,
was
I
quick.
didn't even.
Passport ready?
My nigga, I didn't even know,
Where
like.
did that come from?
Yeah, low key, like, what?
He's like, how about you give me some brains while you brainstorm?
How about you give me some brains in the storm?
On vacation.
When I tell you, I was so thrown off. Y'all stupid. But in that situation, I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know him like that, so I just let it go.
Right.
But like my response eventually in a few days is gonna be like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, or like LOL, or like I always gotta make it like a joke or something like
Right.
that. But like some people get mad, you know what I mean?
And they won't work with you. And then why would I want to work with you?
yeah, why do I want to work with you? You're not fucking me, and you're like,
That shit is whack.
but then that makes me not want to work with them. So
What about you, Gigi? You ever been in that situation?
I just feel like, honesty, just keeping it 100 and just being real and as transparent as possible is the best way to deal with that type of situation. Like, if I'm trying to work with you and not trying to fuck with you, then I'm going to just let you know that's what it is. Like,
What if
could
you
get this-
like him?
I mean, I know better than to mix business with pleasure these days after some experiences that I've had in the past. So I would just have to separate that.
I feel like we've all might have tried. Well, I know I have.
I know I had to. I'm like,
mixing business and
course.
pleasure, and the shit always
It
ends
never
up
works.
a shit show.
It never works.
It's like the worst fucking
Yeah,
a fucking
never-
disaster.
it
Is
never
what it
works.
is.
It never
But
works.
you know what? Sometimes it is hard because we're around the people that we work with.
Right.
So sometimes it's
that's
hard.
who you know.
Right. So you
Yeah.
spend so much time with them that it might end up being a situation because you're like JoJo. Has a guy ever said, I don't want to work with you because I was really trying to holler at you? Or maybe just kind of eased off, like was thinking about using you, but then was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I feel like, it's just men. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if I was fucking with you, you'd probably shop with me a lot more. Let's be real.
Right.
Or they
Yeah.
might not. Like, just because you fucking them, don't think that means that the dude is going to be like, oh, all right, I'm fucking her now. It's me and her. Sometimes they be like, I fucked her. Well,
Right.
yeah, let me
I
go
got
fuck
that out
her.
my system. Let me move on.
That too. Like,
For
oh, I'll fuck
real.
you. I got to pay you for it.
Right.
Like,
Yo, for real.
Because I don't take dick as a payment. I can't deposit dick at Wells Fargo or TD or Bank of America or Citibank. or
some
Chase.
bitches try, though. Some bitches try.
Would you be
Citizen.
mad if you were dating a guy and it was a work situation and then he still was charging you for stuff? Like,
Yo,
that's
that's like
the other way around.
Look, y'all
Would you
know
be
I'm
mad?
like a huge pothead, right? So that's like if I'm
Fucking
fucking
a weed
I'm
guy.
fucking a weed guy and he's still charging me for weed. Like, no, my nigga.
So,
No.
okay, so that's an interesting reversal.
I'm not fucking
So
the
he
weed
got to
man.
pay you. But what if he's like, look, pussy can't be deposited at TD Bank?
Nah.
Okay.
nigga.
Well, life is a double
Right.
standard.
Listen,
You know what I mean?
exactly. I'm not fucking you and paying you one or the other. Then if I'm gonna buy my weed from somebody else. Then I'm not fucking you and
Right.
giving you money. Either
they
you will
probably
give me
got
weed
better
for
weed.
free, or I'm gonna go get some weed from somebody else. But I'm not about to be fucking
That's
you
kind of
and paying you.
Yeah, because you know why? Because you probably buy weed and then y'all smoke it together.
So now he's coming up double
Nah,
triple
nah,
A.
B, you got
He
me
getting
fucked up.
pussy, money, and weed.
Nah, you got me all the way chopped and screwed. We ain't even doing that.
What do you think, JoJo, if you were dating a guy and...
I ain't gonna lie, I would feel some type of way.
So why...
It's like if he owns a restaurant and I'm fucking you and I come to a restaurant and you make me pay for
And I
my
gotta
food.
pay.
Like,
But
that
he
is
got- so
crazy.
okay, so let's say you're styling him and he owns a restaurant and you're going to his restaurant and you're still charging him, but you don't want him to charge you for the restaurant?
what's the relationship between me and him? If I'm just, what am I doing?
That's her boyfriend. She not gonna charge him. Like your real man. you
Listen,
gotta
somebody
charge
you're
him, right?
fucking
there's
with.
only been one person that I never charged, and it was my ex-boyfriend.
Mhm.
He could come in the store, take what he wanted, you know what I mean, and
Damn.
it would be the same.
Right.
You know, like
You have a boyfriend now?
hell no.
All right. It might be a good idea, guys, because you can come in the store and take anything
Take
you
anything you
want.
want. Why is it hell no though?
First of all, after I seen that Tyler Perry movie Acrimony, I was like,
Oh,
yo.
I
didn't
didn't
see
see
it
that
yet.
shit.
Listen,
yet.
when I saw that, I was like, yeah, niggas ain't shit.
For
like
You
I
needed a
thought.
movie? You needed a movie to know that?
I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah,
knew
yeah,
it,
yeah.
and then you know my parents just
Right.
my parents just got into a divorce,
Right.
and
that's a
just
fact.
seeing the way how my dad acted with my mom, I was like, honestly, like I could not give a guy 30 years, and then the guy just gonna turn around and fuck with a younger bitch.
Right.
Like, it ain't nothing. You feel
That's
me?
horrifying. Let me ask you this. So after 30 years of marriage, right, and he's not trying to give her no money, how much do you think she deserves? Half or more than that?
Definitely have.
At least half.
For sure. I mean, it just depends on the relationship. But my parents, they were together since they were like 18.
Oh yeah.
When my dad was broke.
Mhm.
Okay, so my dad had been through everything, up, down, everything, and my mom has always held him down. It just depends the type of wife that you was, you know. 3 kids, like, so it's like, why wouldn't you want to give her that?
So that's interesting because now it's changed your view on men because of your dad.
Yeah, of course. That
That's
situation,
everybody,
when kids go through a divorce, see, my mom always told me when you date a guy, you always look at their background, like how their family is, like are their families married? And I never understood that. I was like, yeah, whatever. I did it every type of guy. But now that I went through that, I realized like divorce fucks up kids.
Right.
Yeah, especially a divorce like the one that my family was going through, where they, try to take us to court and all that type of stuff. Yeah, that affects a lot of stuff.
So now what's your relationship with your dad?
I mean, after he saw that last episode of Love and Hip Hop, he just cut me off.
Damn.
Sometimes I be feeling like maybe, I don't know, things are dragged out, because I know things happen with me on the show that I'm like, this ain't what it is. So I think maybe when I was looking at it, I was like, maybe this happened then, and then they probably salvaged this, and then they're good. You know what I mean? Everything is straight.
I feel like it's some some stuff is fake and some stuff is real. But for the most part, I can tell when the storyline is fake and when the storyline is real. Can you tell?
They all look a little fake to me.
They
Not
do?
yours.
You know what it is? I think in our
know
head
you.
we think everything's fake,
fake,
even if it's
yeah.
not.
Right.
We assume like, oh, this fake. This is what a story.
And then I'm
Right.
jaded because
A lot of people
there,
think like
you get
that,
what
and
I'm
I
saying?
hate that because I'm like, damn. Like, that's
Nah,
what
a lot
people
of my
think.
shit was fake. Like, even I wasn't even in Winter's book at first. Like the girl book that I wasn't even in the book. When I was holding the book at the video, they had a phone in it, and they was making me read an email off the phone.
yeah.
It wasn't. I wasn't even in there. It actually got added after my homegirls ran down to her. She added that chapter in the book, and that's what happened. But what I was saying is, like, it was fake. Like, I knew that was fake at the time.
People still think me and L'Oreal. I did
That
one-
was fake.
Like, so I was supposedly her manager, and then we
Oh,
were
y'all
having
was
like
sitting
this
down.
big
Mhm.
falling
You know what
out.
made it look real? Because I started crying.
crying.
But I was going through so much other shit.
But you
I
was
hated
just
doing
like,
Love and
look,
Hip Hop.
you
I'm not
hated
gonna
it?
lie, that shit gave me it.
I was like, I'm not gonna lie. We was in there. I was like, why is she crying?
She was like, why is she
This is
crying?
for
I
real.
just didn't want to do the show
She's
no
like,
more.
what's happening?
I was like, I don't want to do this show.
I was like,
just
I was like, give this girl an Oscar. She here crying.
no, but really, I spoke to Ange
Right.
before everything, and they gave me an option. They was like, you could either do this or you could either do that.
Right.
Well, they gave me 3 options, and she was one of them. And this my friend for real, so I called her like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
I don't want this out there. So can we just do it? She like, yeah, like absolutely. So that's why I look at it like, and I'm not saying your stuff fake, that's your family, like whatever. I know you, so it's different.
Right.
But some stuff is fucking fake.
Yeah,
my
you know what?
nigga.
You can tell certain things are too real. Like everything with Waka when, his
That's
brother,
different.
like
Right, right, right.
obviously
His
yeah.
brother died. Like
Yeah.
that's not fake.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
Yeah.
definitely not
yeah,
fake.
man, DC's really in jail. Like
Right.
that's not
Right.
fake.
Some
Your
stuff is
parents
real,
really went
yeah.
through a
Yeah,
divorce.
you get what I'm
And then
saying?
obviously your stuff is real,
Right.
JoJo, because we can see that, we can search it and see
Yeah.
online what
Right.
it really is. Because people also fake like how much money they have and how, rich
And
they're.
that's one thing I hated about the show, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how they portrayed me.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm keeping it real because now for me, think about it. Everywhere I go, everybody's like the millionaire. Like that shit sucks. You know what I'm saying?
You
Because now
did
people.
call yourself a millionaire,
But
though.
I know.
You got on some nice stuff
You
right now.
do, you do understand that you're a liability, and you know what I'm gonna have to go through if I put my hands on you. You know how much it's
But
gonna cost
listen,
me.
That
it
is
just
a nice
took me there.
Balenciaga Sherlin you got
I
on.
see a Gucci
She took me
fanny
there.
pack.
The fanny pack, the sneakers.
Yo,
the
but
watch.
listen, you know what's crazy about me? Like, I'm the chillest person in the world. Like, you could never, like, when you get to know me, I'm so humble. Like, I don't even act like that. But that day, listen, that
They got
bitch
you.
took it out of me. Like, because y'all saw 5 minutes of an argument. I was in that
Yeah.
bitch for 3 hours arguing
Right.
with this girl.
Right.
Until she just made me, she's so ignorant. She just made me spaz out, and I just had to read her rights. Like,
Right.
listen, bitch, this
Right.
is what it is, okay?
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm a
I don't need
millionaire.
none of this shit. Like, I don't need to fight you right now for no rating or nothing. I don't give a fuck. So that's what it was. But I mean, I guess it was one of the highlights of the fucking season.
It
so
was.
yeah,
Good job.
Yeah, it was.
it became a whole brand for me. So I'm like, okay, fuck it.
Listen,
Well, yeah, but you got T-shirts. I'll
Yeah,
wear
that
one.
It's
shit
better than
went-
being like, I'm a broke bitch.
Yeah. Which
Right.
one you rather be?
Right.
Pick one.
Exactly. No, people like that shit. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me
Yeah,
just.
get them T-shirts, man. I'll wear the I'm a millionaire.
And at first, I didn't even think about it. And it became like a trending topic in Twitter. People were asking for the merch. I was like, yo, even BH1 was like, where the shit at?
And you have a store, I mean.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, I
Works
was
out
like,
perfect for
okay.
you.
So I put
That's
it
right
out.
in your lane.
Crazy. It has sold more than anything in my store.
Oh, that's
That's
great.
Yeah.
amazing. It
Yeah.
probably don't cost as much as everything else in the store, too.
Right.
Right.
I mean, all right. So let's talk about some things that have been happening in the news. Now, Safari recently, we saw that he got robbed. Turns out it was somebody that he knew that he grew up with since he was 14 years old.
Sad.
Now,
That's
They be your own people.
Some people be so mad that like you go and tell, because he's like, look, I'm not a street dude. I'm cooperating with the police. It is what it is. I don't be trying to get into none of that, whatever. And it turns out it was his friend. Now, does anybody think that's...
Well, not his friend.
First of all,
Well,
it's not
former
even about
friend.
telling.
Yeah, clearly.
It's
Former
not even
friend.
as much as about telling or snitching or anything like that, because they got caught. You got
Yeah.
caught in the
Right, you
act.
got caught.
You didn't even get back over the bridge before you got caught. For one, dummy. For
How do you
two,
even get caught like that? Like you
Because they
must
were
be-
dumb.
Yeah.
Because you tried to
and
drive
here's my
past
thing:
mad police.
if you have a friend that's if you have a friend that's well off and you have a business idea and you think your friend can invest in your business idea, why not go to your friend with that? Why not go to your friend like, look, I got this plan, you got the bread, let's do this, XYZ, I'll do the work, you put up the money, da 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 da, and create something.
Well, he might
Why
have
try to put a
created
gun to
coconut oil.
somebody's head and
Maybe
take
it
it
didn't
from
work.
them? Like, that's so whack. And I'm glad they got caught. I'm glad they got caught. I'm
Yeah.
glad he's cooperating.
Me too.
I'm
Me
glad
too.
he was able to cut his grass and reveal the snakes. You know, I'm not glad that he had to go through it that way, but at least he didn't get harmed. At least he got most of his stuff back. And you know, we
And
love
I'm-
Safari over here,
Was
so
you
he
not
kind of like a
about
friend
to
to the
start
room.
crying when he was crying?
When he was
I felt
crying,
mad
yes,
bad.
I
Like,
felt
people
so
was
bad for
laughing
him.
and
No, that's
joking.
nothing funny. And especially what he said, his uncle
got killed.
just got killed
Getting
that same
robbed.
way,
But
and he
everything is
just
a
went
joke
through
to
that.
people nowadays.
See, I don't think he wasn't crying. A lot of people are like, oh, he crying about his jewelry.
No,
it's not about the
he was
jewelry.
crying because he had a gun to put to his head.
Yeah.
He was
He
crying because
coulda-
he was betrayed by his friends. He was crying because it brought back the memories of him just losing his uncle last year to the same thing. Like,
Preach, girl. Preach.
it don't have nothing to do with that silly stuff that the people on the interwebs want to be bringing up. Like, I hate that about
Nah,
the
you're
internet.
right. I don't know why everybody. It's like social media did this to me. It made everybody comedians and it made everybody tough.
Right.
So now he's getting robbed. It's funny, and they would have did, and they would have did.
If
They
that
would have
was
flew in
me.
the sky and
Right.
punched everybody in the face and knocked the gun. Like, shut the fuck up. You would have been on the ground. You would have
The
been
same way
crying.
he was.
You get what I'm trying to say?
You'd
Like,
have been calling 911.
yeah,
That's one thing I fuck with Safari about. Like, he's real.
that's
he
true.
ain't scared to go on an interview and
That's
cry
true.
about something. And you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of men will go on the interview and be like, yeah, I just got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah, they wouldn't even say it. They be like, I ain't get robbed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they would deny it. They would deny
Yeah,
it.
but you know it's gonna come out. So I also feel the need to get ahead of things sometimes too, because you want to tell your story before someone else tells it.
Absolutely.
true.
And I do feel what?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing, L'Oreal?
I'm not. It's because I'm not laughing. But like, just like, it's crazy because people will really lie about getting robbed.
Right.
Like, I'm not saying that that's something you run around telling everybody either. Like, I don't think that is something that you should run around saying. But if people know and you get asked, I don't feel like you should lie about
So
it
if
either.
you
you
was in
shouldn't.
his situation, would you have said that in the interview?
I mean, if she asked me, I would have been like,
But
yeah.
she didn't, though.
She
He
didn't.
just
So
said
to
it.
me-
But it
well,
had just
see,
happened,
it was on his face and it
was
just
yeah,
happened.
He,
You get
that's
what
what
I'm
I'm saying. It had just
Right.
happened, and he came straight there.
I'm
and
not
it was
going to the
written all
interview.
over
I'm
his
sorry.
face
I love
that something
Angie.
was going on, and she said it like, "Wait, what's going
Now
on?"
see, I don't believe you, because if we had lip service that day and you got robbed in the morning, you would be right here.
Listen, my uncle passed away. That was like my dad.
And you came
I was
right
here
here.
at lip service, and I
Yeah,
made it.
That's what
do
I'm
it.
saying. So you
I was
would.
I was as
So
professional.
I understand that because he was being professional. He had something booked.
Nah, okay, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
so
no, you're right.
even with that, now have you ever been betrayed by a friend, like somebody that was formerly a friend that tried to do something crazy to you,
Yeah, of course.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like set you up in some type of way?
Yeah, that's why I don't have, like, if you know me, I'm a loner. Like, I'll probably have my best friend, she's like 45 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 26. So I'm not mixy. I know a lot of people, but I don't fuck with a lot of people. Like, nobody knows where I live because I've been set up before.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Like set up like they stole shit from you for real? Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
Out of my house.
Out of your house?
Yeah. Oh, listen, girl. I've had a bunch of shit happen to me. That's why I moved the way I move now.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of sucks because, you know, when you lit and you have all this shit going on, you would think that you'd be out, you know, fucking with everybody. No.
So wait, what was it?
I got a lot of
Was
shit
it like,
to
did you
lose.
have a bunch of people over, or was it just somebody you thought you was really good friends with? Like,
Well, see, before when I was younger, you know, I had this huge mansion and I would have everybody over and I would have a lot of shit, like shoes, bags, all that shit costs a lot of jewelry.
Right.
One day I woke up, all my shit was gone.
all of it?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't know, and you knew who did it, or could it?
No,
been
yeah, I knew
okay.
who did it. And they gave the stuff back, but it ain't about the stuff.
Damn, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Because they don't.
That's
at the end of the-
violation,
At
like-
the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Mexican, girl. We don't play these fucking games.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have really got her hurt, and it don't even matter. I just wanted her to apologize, getting back my shit, and let it go.
So tell me
can't
how this
believe
happened, because
that.
this is crazy. So you knew it was her. You called her, and she, like, how did this happen? How did you?
No, I didn't. At first, I didn't know it was her. People started talking because shit started getting real.
Dumbass. She probably was wearing the shit.
I know. She came to drop off your shit with your shit on.
And you
She
want to
probably
know?
was
I'm not even
trying
gonna
to
She probably
say.
was trying to squeeze her feet into your shoes.
I'm not even gonna say no names, but she's a celebrity's girlfriend right now.
Oh my
So
God.
you know how I found out it was her? Like, a lot of people were telling me, you know what I'm saying, but I was like, nah. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe sometimes. Even though when you have signs, I'm like, nah, she couldn't have done that. I used to style her boyfriend. And when I went into his condo, one of my purses was in there.
No.
So I walk in there and I said, at first I'm like, when the fuck? I haven't been here. I'm like,
So he didn't even know.
no, he thought it was her bag. That's when I hooked them up.
Damn.
So that's when they first seen each other. So I get in his apartment and I'm like, hold on.
This is crazy.
I was like, how the fuck did my bag make it over here? And I was like, wait, I asked him, I was like, whose bag is this? And he's like, that girl you hooked me up with.
Damn.
I said, oh, listen. I was like, oh,
It's
yeah.
actually my bag.
What if he would have said it's yours? She
I told him
stole
that.
it.
No, I told him that. Then I was like, yo, you know that's my fucking bag.
And what he say?
He was like, what? So that's when I got to the bottom of it or whatever. She gave me back everything. They're together now.
They're still together? That's a red flag, guys.
He's so
Just-
stupid.
So he didn't give a fuck.
No.
That is so crazy.
That's like on Power when this girl stole the earring.
Yes.
out
And
the
he
house.
I
was
was
still
thinking
with
about
her.
that.
And you see what happened to her, right?
She
That
is.
bitch
See
is
where
dead.
she's
Bye, Howie.
So what happened? So he told her, or like how did she end up giving the stuff back?
Oh, no. He made her give me my shit back.
Like, where was she? how
But
did
my
she
thing
get it
is,
out
like,
there?
after you gave me my shit, why are you still fucking with her? That means if she did it to me, she gonna do it to you.
Right.
And still till today, every time I see them on social media, I'm like, you dumb ass. Because he put her on.
That's crazy because I
I'm
know
dying
what
to
you're
know who
talking
this
about.
is.
Girl, I can't wait.
Yeah, know
I
who
can't
you're
wait till the
talking
camera
about.
stop
That's
rolling.
sick.
So when a lot of people are like, why did you
I think
stop
I know
working
too.
with him?
I know another girl that got a problem with her. That's why I really know.
I think I know.
Yeah, but it wasn't. She did some funny shit to her too. I don't know this girl, but I keep hearing stories about her, and that's crazy.
And that's why, that was my number one. That's why I'm known to be the stylist
Right,
that I
right,
am.
right,
you
right,
feel me? Because
right.
I
I'm
put,
trying to put it together. That was your number one client? You were about to say?
yeah. But it came to a point where if
I
you
know.
feel
Me
like,
and Angela
who is
sitting here
wearing?
like,
fucking
Let's
with
be
this girl.
clear. Who is wearing the purse?
the
Oh shit.
I know who it is. That's say no more.
Right.
yeah, like, huh?
Which person had the purse on?
Yeah.
Did
So,
they recently break up and get back together?
yeah, they're always on and off.
Okay.
Oh, we know.
Makes me sad.
Right, right, right.
Yeah,
I believe me and
honestly.
him have the same purse. Oh.
Nah, that's
Yeah,
fucking
actually.
It makes me really
crazy.
sad because she's not there for the right reasons.
Right.
Right.
He's known her. They grew up together. She never even looked at his way. Even when he was first coming up, I was working with him when he was first coming up. He would beg me. He'd be like, yo, please hook me up with her. Like, I've been in love with her since I was 10 years old. And I would tell her, and she'd be like, ew, I would never. Soon as
He got put
blew
on.
up, look at her.
That's like
Goals.
the 5
I love
heartbeats.
you. Bitch, bye.
Oh yeah, the bitch that was fucking with Duck and his brother, right? And the 5 heartbeats, you lit for that.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, right.
Well, now that was some
Moving right
tea
along.
wisdom.
Now,
Right. Let's see,
earlier,
sis.
I want to ask you about this because earlier Gigi was telling us a story about somebody's
Oh.
baby mom calling her. And I know we've all had situations when a woman calls us. So let's hear your story because I cut her off. I was like, let's wait till lip service starts. I want to hear this fresh.
Right. So basically, I've been talking to this guy, and we were on FaceTime having a conversation one day. It was a couple weeks ago. And I get this random phone call, and it's from a familiar area code. And I'm like, I don't know this number. I did the call. So then they called right back. So I'm thinking like, well, maybe it's somebody I know. So maybe somebody got a new number. Let me answer it. So I answer, and she's like, hello, did someone just call a cell phone from this number? First of all, who says that? Did someone just call a cell phone? You gonna say, who is this? Did you just call me?
Right.
Like, I'm returning a missed call, So, and if you calling like your nigga or your baby daddy or your husband's some bitch you think that he fucking with, you're not gonna say, did somebody just call me? You're gonna be like, oh, can I speak to Donna? Like, you're gonna ask for a wrong name on purpose just to hear the other voice on the other line, right?
Like you gotta figure out the voice. You don't never
Exactly.
do, but
Exactly. So I'm like, nah, you just called me. So she's like, I had a missed call from this number. And I was like, no, you didn't. And I hung up. So then I had to figure it was either his baby mama or this other nigga's wife, right? So I'm
wait.
Well, that narrows it down.
Yeah.
Gigi, you're crazy.
Okay, go ahead.
She's like, well,
I would have never thought that. Would have been like, who the fuck is this crazy
Right.
person?
No, I knew
be like,
it.
"Phone
I knew
number?"
because I don't. My phone don't ring like that. I talk to 5-10 people, and most of them are family members or y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have random people calling me from these type area codes from that city.
I'm happy to be one of 10.
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I said that I called him back, and I'm like, I don't know who that was. Somebody that was a weird ass phone call, right? So then, like 2 days later, he texts me like, I just found out that phone call you got the other day was from my baby mom.
Sheesh.
And I'm
How'd she
like,
get your number?
what?
How did he
First
figure
of all,
that
she
out?
called you and didn't say shit.
Exactly.
What
the
But
fuck
I
was
immediately, but this is the part I left out. When I hung up, I immediately blocked the number because I figured it either had to be her or this other.
So she
you
probably
know.
went in on you on text message.
So I don't know, but
still,
I blocked
if
the number.
I did that, I would call from another number. Like, listen, bitch.
I blocked
you
the
know
number.
what I'm saying?
Block me, ho.
Like, yeah.
You just blocked me.
You don't just give up like
So-
that.
But what if she started asking you mad questions? Would you have answered them?
I would have
or-
hurt her motherfucking feelings.
Oh.
Bitch, you come knocking, you gonna get what the fuck you asked for. Straight like that. And it's straight like that in my Wallow 267 voice. So, anyway, so I
I
blocked
feel
the
like she
number.
just wanted to know if it was a female.
female,
He
right.
probably had you under his name as like Robert.
No.
And his
Not.
fault.
No, that's
She
not the
should
case.
just ask for
Listen,
she should've
that's
asked
not the
for wrong
case
name.
because they
That's
not
you
they
would
don't
be
Right.
they don't deal with each other. He just left her. He moved out of the house that they were living in together and moved into a whole new house, and I helped him move into. I unpacked all of his stuff.
You
I
think he
unpacked
still
his whole
fuck-
house for
you
him.
think he still fuck her though?
I don't think so.
How'd she get your number?
They on the same phone plan. She went into the app. Like me and my daughter was on the same phone plan. I can go into the app right now and look up her whole phone bill.
so when she calls every number, she didn't
Well, I
recognize?
mean, we talk
They probably
we
talk
talk that
so
much.
much.
Right.
She keeps seeing this
Okay.
917, 917, 917. Like
this hoe.
You try to figure
yeah,
out
it's text
who
messages,
you
phone
moving on
calls.
to.
They on the phone for 2 hours.
First
like,
of all, though,
Yeah.
you doing all that, sis, you might
so
be
she
getting
said,
some
so
dick.
listen, so he says to me, he's like, I want to apologize. I just found out that was my baby mom that called you the other day, da 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 da. So I'm like, why she called me? And he's like, I don't know, she dumb, and and I'm like, and then he's like, I say, well, how do you know that she called me? And he was like, she told me, like, oh yeah, I called your Bronx, bitch. First of all, I'm not from the Bronx. I got a 917 area
The
code.
Bronx.
I got a 917 area code.
Maybe, maybe
dare
your
them.
number pop up Bronx.
It
or
may
something.
be,
Yeah.
but
How dare they disrespect you? No, I'm joking.
Oh,
I'm
I
joking.
was like, oh,
shout out
shit.
to the Bronx.
Lord,
Shout
y'all
out to
can't
the
be in
Bronx.
Bronx no more.
and
I'm
she
joking.
said to him like, oh, I called your Bronx bitch
Really, I'm
or
joking.
whatever. And then the reason why I know that he's not having sex with her no more, besides the fact that we spend a lot of time with each other and all of that,
Yeah, 'cause
and
that means
and
nothing.
also true, and also that
Word.
that I helped him move and everything, is he sent me a screenshot of a conversation that they had, and she basically was saying to him like, I'm not bitter or mad that you left me. It's the way you did it and X, Y, Z, Z, Z. So basically that was letting me know like he stopped fucking with her the same way he told me that he did. Like it just confirmed.
I just
the
hope he ain't
story.
texting himself because my ex used to use that trick too.
Oh my
swear.
god.
My nigga,
Somebody put us
this
on
is
the
how-
game.
This is how we think. My ex used to do shit like that to me. Like, and
In my Eddie Murphy voice.
yeah,
Ah.
he had a text message. He just
From
texted
himself.
himself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where-
And
put
he
her
sent
name.
I
it
mean,
to
I
me.
hope he ain't going through those lengths. Or
How did you
whatever.
find
And
out
but why
he
would
did
he
that?
even tell
My
me
nigga,
that
because
it was
it
her?
was too many screenshots after a while. I'm like, all right, my
Everything was on
nigga.
receipt.
So I act like I knew. I was like, I see what you did. You by mistake. I could see the thing. Like I made up some fucking
Right.
lie, and he was like, no, but see, it really happened. But the message deleted, so I just did one again, so you could
Oh
see
my
what.
god.
I was
How did he
like,
fall for that trickery?
I don't know.
He's
I
not the
don't know.
smartest.
But
I don't
anyway,
know.
I'ma
And then
tell-
he had did it to somebody else. It wasn't. It was
Oh,
like.
he did.
I ain't gonna lie, I've done that before.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, so
I never
my
have
ex-
even
You gotta
thought
be
about
careful,
doing that.
my
But listen,
nigga.
I'm gonna tell y'all what I told him. At the end of the
DMs,
day,
people
she
do
would have
all
got her
kinds of
feelings
shit.
hurt had she came at me on some sideways shit. Because what I don't do is I don't come in between relationship with parents. I'm not his girlfriend. We are not engaged. I'm not his wife. And even if I did become that one day, I know my role as far as it comes with his family and with me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I would never try to come in between what you and your family unit has or don't have for that matter.
When do
And
you
try
meet
to
his daughter?
interject
Have
with
you
your
met his
son.
daughter yet?
His son, yes, I
Oh,
have.
his son.
Yes.
You have? Ooh,
So
okay.
it's only one kid.
One kid, he'll be 3 in a couple weeks.
Oh my god, I hate
Damn.
babies.
Does she know that?
Does she know that we met?
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know.
She probably don't, because she probably go crazy.
Well,
This is what I'm saying.
This
G.
is crazy.
If
but-
you're going through this great extent to go through phone records and all that,
Something's still going
Something's
on.
up.
You can't tell
You
me
get what I'm
nothing.
I don't know, but he might. I never thought
she
about that, but he
angry.
might have sent those messages to himself. What if the messages were like,
My nigga.
"Listen, I'm with somebody else now. Her name is Gigi. She's an incredible girl."
Niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. Yo, they come
That's
up with the
funny.
craziest shit. Like,
I know if I've done it, a nigga has done
Look,
it. Let's be real.
JoJo ain't
At the
shit.
end of the day, y'all know I ain't shit
Craziest
either.
Now, JoJo, what made you do this?
No,
ain't shit.
'cause
Ah, shit.
I lied to my ex one day, and he was like, he didn't believe me. So I was like, man, I'll show you, bro.
Screenshot.
And I screenshot and I sent it to him, and it solved the problem. He's like, oh, okay, my bad.
Okay, well, thank God that's your
Right.
ex.
You see?
Yeah.
With your lying
Thank
ass.
God that's my
You know how many
ex.
people are about to try this now?
Right. We gonna put everybody on.
Listen.
Text yourself.
Oh, you know how many
not-
people not gonna believe that shit now?
Listen, do not believe a fucking screenshot. No, not no text shit. But they got the nope, because you can.
I need to see the number. See the number?
Yeah, the
Unsave
actual
that
number.
Shit. Send me the number.
Yeah, unsave
Yeah.
it and send me the number. Right.
But see, I'm crazy.
But
You done
I mean,
copied
I
and
didn't
pasted
question. I
numbers.
didn't question
People
it.
figure
And
it
at the
out.
end of the day, me and him
Copy.
aren't. It's the beginning still. You know, it's not really. We not to
Right.
that point where.
All right, in the beginning of your relationship, how often would you say, percentage-wise, that you suck his dick but don't have sex with him? And just be like, here, baby.
Well, so far with me and him, we've had sex every time his dick was in my mouth. So,
Okay.
Okay.
So
Those
never.
odds are pretty fair.
yeah, those odds are pretty fair. But y'all know I like sucking dick. I suck dick for sport. So,
It's a competition. It's a
so
marathon.
I would just suck his dick just because I feel like it and not want to have sex. You know, especially if I'm on my period or something. But,
That makes sense.
yeah.
What about you,
It
Lolo?
happens.
When one roadway is closed, you gotta take the other.
I
the scenic
mean,
route.
you know, you got a detour. Take the scenic route.
Detour. So if it's my nigga, like if it's I forgot we supposed to be not saying nigga that much. Man,
Well, you just said it 3 times.
Yeah, it's like, nigga,
Trinidad James, I had to get it out.
Hey, go along
She's
with my
YG.
chain.
Nigga. Nah, but like if it's my man, like when I was in a long-term relationship, like I would want to do stuff like that for him.
Right.
Like, and for myself, because I like doing it, you know what I mean? But now that I'm kind of like single and like dating and stuff like that, nah, ain't none of that. Like, if we're doing something, we're doing something. I'm not just giving you head and then what? No, what the fuck is that? That would make me really feel like a prostitute or something. Like,
Why?
I don't know, because I just feel like, what am I here to give you head and then leave? Like,
It's like a gift. I know you let guys eat your
hell
I know you
no.
let guys eat your pussy and don't have sex.
that's different.
So he's a prostitute.
Nah.
Y'all got a
You
lot
eat
of
my
double
pussy, I
standards
need the
in the
dick
room.
after that.
This is the double standard episode. Jojo, Lolo, and Gigi.
I like that.
Hey.
Jojo, Lolo, Gigi, Yee.
And Yee.
You guys could be a group like Jodeci. Let's see, Jolo G.
Yo, please stop.
Jolo G.
She actually came up with that real quick and it was good.
Thank you.
That was real good.
What about you, Jojo?
I'm funny when it comes to fucking with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I
As
like to
far as just sucking dick.
Yeah, I like to be in relationships. See, I'm the type of girl, if you're not my boyfriend, I don't like to suck your dick. Don't even kiss me in the mouth.
Damn.
Like, I'm not
What can you
affectionate
do?
like that.
I'm
Huh?
so affectionate.
You are?
Mhm.
But see, you have to be my man for me.
I'm like,
I'm not comfortable around people. That's my problem.
Certain
And it's
people.
bad. I'm not comfortable.
How long does it take till you let a guy that you're seeing come to your house, since you don't really let people come over like that?
We're going to his house.
Yeah, he don't got a house.
Why you gotta come to? Why you gotta come to?
Where he live? He's in the trap, nigga. He better find his mattress.
I don't know.
What if he's like, well, when I get to come to your
Spectrum
place,
mattress.
you come to my house all the time?
When we get more serious and when I know that I want to fuck with you like that.
Mm.
I'm a little like old school. Like
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
funny about bringing people
uncomfortable
to where I
around
live.
people.
Can he like pick you up or anything from your house, or just not even know where you live?
I don't like people knowing where I live. I don't because
Okay.
let's say me and him fall out one day. Like, you know, I've had it to where my ex is pulling up in my house, like trying to shoot whoever's in there, like all that
see, no.
stuff.
Oh my
like,
God, trying to
yeah,
shoot people?
Yeah.
Jojo, you need to
hell is going on
reevaluate
here?
the people that's coming around.
That's
I
what she's
know,
doing.
I am.
No, for
Stay
real.
away
for
from
real,
these.
'cause this is
Stay away
crazy.
from these thugs and gangbangers.
That's
you
my
do.
problem. I love thugs.
We need a screening before
She
you
young,
talk to
so
Gigi.
that's why she's still young.
I mean, Gigi,
I
Jojo.
am
Look,
so-
I'm
and
getting
I knew
confused.
it. That's
You'll
why.
grow out of it.
Yeah, like now I'm trying to grow out of it. I'm like, okay, it's time to grow up now.
Right.
Let's leave
It's
that
exciting
behind.
until
Yeah.
you're
Everybody
shooting
gets
someone in your
shot.
house.
Yeah,
Lord.
yeah,
Who knew? Oh, that was a good. No.
yeah. I'm leaving that behind me.
Shoot up the club. Don't shoot up the house. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Right.
But when you say you like thugs, like that, like serious for real, something might go down.
See, I like crazy guys, but I feel like, I want to feel safe.
'Cause
I don't like
crazy
a
guys
corny
ain't
guy.
Crazy guy.
Yeah, but
like
listen, the
crazy.
thing about crazy guys is they get crazy for you, but they get crazy on you too.
That's what happened.
Fact.
Listen,
Oh.
that's what happened with my ex. That's why I had to leave him because he was so crazy for me that he was crazy like at me too. You know what I mean? And that became an issue because I'm like, all right, calm down when you talk to me. Like all that crazy shit
I
is
don't
cool
feel
when it's
safe.
directed to somebody else, but towards me,
You like go.
Yeah.
Go. Then he like bitch and you too.
but it became bad because ever since the show aired, he couldn't deal with it.
Right.
He was so crazy at first, it was cool. But then when the show aired, it would be like if a guy tried, we're in the mall and a guy wants a picture and he like puts his arm around me for the picture,
Oh man.
it would break up a fight. Like it would be a whole fight in the mall. I'd be like, yo.
Like this is not good for my PR.
Right.
Yeah.
So did the
People
show
that
break
like
y'all
me.
up?
Yeah.
Oh, so the show did break y'all up.
Yeah. At first I was like, they wanted me to
Probably
bring
a good thing though.
I mean, if he's crazy, yes.
Yeah.
But if it was like he only got crazy after the show because he felt like people was
He
playing
was
you too
always
close.
crazy, but it never really affected what I had going on. I was always able to deal with it. After the show came on, it made him crazier because it's like I started getting a lot more attention on social media. Everywhere we went, it was attention. And he's so freaking crazy. They was trying to fight everybody.
That's how guys are though. They act like they want you to be like, successful and do whatever, but then once
Oh,
it happens,
yeah.
They
mad.
like the
over.
idea of a successful woman, but they don't like the reality of it.
Yeah, because then you too busy for them. Everybody wants you.
and they're insecure.
Yeah, that too.
so
Are
insecure.
y'all talking about my ex? Oh.
I think we're talking about everybody's ex on here because mine too.
But then it's hard. Now I'm trying to move on, and I'm like, okay, let me go for somebody classier that has another mentality and stuff. But I'm
You need somebody that used to be a thug, but now they classier.
Yeah, you need a reformed thug.
I think
Yeah.
that's always the best, so that
Older
they
guys.
still
You
need an
have it in
OG.
them at the
Yeah.
right time.
You know
but-
what? Like
We
C
gonna get Lola
Murder.
with OG.
You should write him in jail.
What?
What? C Murder, he used to be crazy. Now he should be reformed. He been in jail for like 45 years.
But
I
is
think
he
that's
getting
good for-
out soon? Because I don't know.
Maybe.
Doesn't he got?
He got to be getting out soon. Big Meech. You need somebody
Listen,
like that. You
Big
like
Meech
that?
been in jail for like 13
She-
years.
I'ma tell you,
But
she
look,
needs a
like, she
jail
needs
babe.
It don't have to be like
No, a
somebody
jail
that's
babe.
in jail right now.
right. I'm
Jail
like, that.
She need her jail babe.
I don't
She
like
busy
jail babes.
right
I'm
now.
gonna tell you why.
You trying to
she
turn
been-
her
Because a
into
couple of
Sheree
my,
Mitchell?
my old boo things have been locked up.
See?
And all that.
I know what
But
she likes.
But what I'm saying is, with a guy in jail, you never know what you're gonna get when they come out.
Right.
Very
I
true.
hate that.
You
Like,
never
that's
know how
very
large
true.
that booty hole gonna be either.
Oh, my God,
Gigi.
no.
I didn't say that was
No.
Gigi.
oh,
Can't you do butt kegels?
Butt Kegels?
Yeah.
That's holding in a fart.
But okay, that doesn't happen to everyone, Gigi. Not everybody meets Fleece Johnson.
Yeah, I don't think everybody goes gay that goes to jail.
No, it's
It also depends for how long you're in jail.
They
Gay
be
for
gay
stay.
for stay.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
And then they say it don't count because they was in jail.
Well, you'll never know. So that's the great thing, right?
But yeah, you need somebody that's out, now doing things, and maybe before they used to be living that fast life and thuggish, but they've grown up.
But they can't even come to her house.
Okay, like
Yes.
name a type of guy that you see me dating.
Okay, let me see. Let me think about this.
A basketball player.
Somebody who's somebody like Nas, who was, doing his thing, but now he's in the tech world. He's
too
opening
old for
restaurants.
her.
But now I'm not saying him in
No, not
particular.
him, but
That-
somebody
that
like
type
a
of-
type,
okay.
a type.
But now,
Yeah.
he's
I
like,
agree.
okay, I've invested in tech. I'm investing in producing, and I'm also opening restaurants. Sweet chicks everywhere.
Yeah,
that's somebody
true.
good.
That's
you know?
true.
I mean, shit, that's somebody I want to date, and you and you and you. No, without
Yeah,
you.
he's like,
But
Nas. I'm like,
that's
okay.
a great. Yeah, that sounds like a great person to date.
Yeah, maybe somebody that made their money however they made it, but now
Where do
they've
we find
invested
them?
into
Right.
real estate and they own properties.
There you go.
There's a lot of guys like that, you
That's
know.
true.
But you gotta at some point let them come over.
I
Can you
mean,
cook?
She said she'll let
I
them when
will,
she knows that
yeah.
she really
It's
want to
just,
deal with them.
I feel like when you meet a guy, like, it's a lot. Especially, I want to know everything. Baby mamas, kids, like, I'm up in your business.
Do you do like those search onlines for stuff and like?
Listen, my best friend, she owns a collections office. I'm doing background
shit.
checks.
Does he owe money?
Oh damn.
Yeah, we go hit the deep.
No, it's
What if
tax
he has
ID.
bad credit?
Cause I don't want to like somebody, and then 6 months later you find out all this other shit, and I'm like, damn, now I like you.
What
Now
if he
what?
has bad credit?
Oh, I got bad credit too. It's all good.
Okay.
You got too much money to got bad credit.
I know. I
That's
saw
how it
it.
be.
I'm unorganized.
That's why you like hood.
Yeah,
Look at Donald Trump. He got bad credit too. Then he go
Word.
bankrupt like 100
Those are his
times.
companies, though, that I think filed for
I'm pretty
bankruptcy.
sure that nigga ain't doing too well on himself either.
I mean, listen, bad credit could be for you could have filed for bankruptcy. You could have tried to start a business. It didn't work out.
true.
You
True.
could have
Now, you know what it was when I
something.
was young in college?
Credit cards.
I was opening a credit card everywhere.
Yep,
like
me
when they
too.
offered you, like you're at Walmart and they're like, you want to open a credit card? I'd be like,
Walmart.
yes.
Sure.
So
I
I
always say no. Jeez.
But I used to be young and dumb and I said yes to everything. So I had about 100 credit cards and never paid for shit. You know, so now
I
I
did
have to
that
fix
too
it. I
when
just
I
haven't
was in
gone around
college.
it, but I'm going to fix it.
Now, are you aggressive when you date a guy, like in the bedroom? Will you initiate sex? Will you jump on him? Or are you more like he's got to make the first move?
I'm shy. If I like you, I'm shy. Yeah, I need an aggressive guy. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I need somebody that's going to be like, bitch, come on,
Damn.
let's go.
Pop
Yeah,
you up
pretty
beside your
much.
head.
And they can say bitch.
Yeah.
See, we
I fuck
talked
with you
about
like-
this a couple times.
I know. I
with
don't let my
words you can
boyfriend call
say.
me bitch.
Bitch is not one of the words.
is not one of the
like
words?
my dirty little
Okay,
whore.
but
Yes,
if it's
yes,
your boyfriend, if it's your
yes.
boyfriend.
Little bitch, but not bitch.
Okay. I
What
feel
about
you.
if he's like, be a prostitute and suck my dick and that's it?
No. I suck my dick with a condom on.
Magnum breath.
What if he's like, I want you to suck my dick from the back?
I've done that before.
Ooh,
You
it's
ain't
so-
never sucked somebody's dick from the back?
No.
You ain't never lived then, bitch.
So, is he like on all fours or is he on his stomach?
So like you could do it on the stomach shit is crazy. You never did that shit before? I feel like y'all ain't
She's like, no.
y'all on the stomach shit
No, and
is
I done had
crazy.
my tongue in between some cheeks a couple times.
He
And
gotta
I ain't
have a
never did it
big
from the
dick
back.
though.
You
He
never
can't-
did that from the back, so you
No.
always,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
always
about
do
to
it
put
from
y'all
sucking
on.
dick.
Y'all
I
got me
just keep
fucked
going.
up.
Right.
I'm trying to picture a guy laying on his
He
stomach.
could be late. He gotta have a big dick though, and
Of
it's a little
course,
difficult.
it got to be able to fit.
Yeah, it gotta fit back under.
Isn't that a weird angle for his dick to
What
be?
in
Feel
the tuck?
good because it's different. It's hard though. I'm not
What
gonna
in
lie,
the
some
tuck?
work. It's some work.
What in the tuck?
What in the tuck?
It gotta go down. No, he's laying down, so it's like going down. Like
It's going down.
it's going down basement. Nah, but it's crazy. Yeah, my nigga. But he gotta have a big
That's
dick.
a
He gotta
vulnerable
let it
position
go.
for
he
a
gotta
man.
have a big dick.
He gotta have a big dick.
Did you put your finger in his butt while you sucked it from the back? Keep it real.
I mean, have I before? I might have. Yeah, I
I'm just
might have.
asking. Did you
No,
lick,
yeah, I might have. I ain't
did you
really
lick his
thinking.
asshole too?
No, hold on. It's
Ooh,
been-
what if you sucked his dick and licked his
Hold on,
asshole at
hold
the
on,
same
hold on.
Suck his dick from the back.
time?
I'ma
But
try
why
that.
she said, ooh, like
No,
it
I'm
was
gonna
fun
try that.
for
I'm gonna
her.
try that. Mental note.
I'm
You
telling
gonna
you,
try
see, y'all making me feel, because Gigi
Damn.
usually be like, yeah, I did that before, so now I
Damn.
feel special today.
It just felt like his dick would be all bent.
Bitch, I deserve a gold star for
Gold
this.
star.
this
We'll
shit.
give you one.
Thank you. Nah, his dick ain't bent.
Here,
it's
I got
hard,
some gold
so.
blocks on my sweatsuit.
Well, there's something new. Jojo, is it something you do? Like,
I've never tried that. I ain't even gonna lie
Try
to
it.
nobody.
well,
Big
give
dick.
us one of your little secret tips that's not like a usual.
Okay, I have a question. So when a guy asks you to play with his ass,
They don't ask.
No!
They
I
don't
have a
ask.
serious
They
question.
don't ask. They don't ask.
Okay.
They don't ask.
No, I'm
They
saying
gotta do the
okay, I'm not
nudge.
saying ask, but if
They
he's
gotta do this.
yeah, if he's like you know letting
The
you know,
bridge.
does that make you feel look at him different?
No.
It doesn't. Does that make you look at him different?
Definitely not Laura. Yeah, she's sucking dicks from the back.
It makes me actually, because I have this theory that
What's the theory?
all men like that shit, whether they want to admit it
They
or
do
not.
like it.
That's what it is.
They got a
So
G-spot there.
it just exactly. So when guys say, "Oh no, I ain't letting nobody touch my asshole,"
He only
right?
let like 4 people do it, if he said
So
that.
guys that are with the shits, as I like to say,
Literally.
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 That
Guys
is-
that are with
died. I came back to life.
You
but
know,
I died.
guys that are with it, I look at them like, you a real nigga for admitting that you like that shit. Cause stop fronting and acting like you don't like it. When
Thank
you
you.
know you like it.
The wackest shit is when they be slut shaming other niggas, because that's the only
Right.
way I'm gonna be able to say
Yes,
it. But they'll be
slut-shaming.
like,
They
niggas
be
is
the
nasty,
ones.
da da da. They be
the
main.
ones.
Yo, the ones asking me
Yeah.
the most questions, like throughout my life, that I be the ones I ended up. right up their asshole. And they the
That's
ones that be like, I
real.
would never do that. But how could you do that to somebody?
like this.
You like, you really interested,
And they
fam?
be like,
you
well,
like this.
does it really feel good? Let me see.
Yeah. But the first person I did mess with did encourage me.
Right, he
Yeah.
encouraged it.
Oh, he encouraged.
He
it.
encouraged
He
it.
was
How
like,
did you
live a little.
feel?
I
What
was
did
with
you
somebody
think?
that
This is the crazy thing. I had a crush on this guy for years and years, and then I started dating him, and we started having sex and that came up. And if you really, really like somebody, you don't give a fuck. That nigga could be like, on a handstand, fly to the moon, with a pussy in your other hand. Like, you would be like,
okay, I'm gonna figure it out.
Whatever, you get what I'm saying?
Stupid.
So, don't get me wrong, when he said it, I was like, I was a little thrown off because I had never did nothing like that before. But I liked him.
Now she
so
can't stop.
I was like, maybe, shut up. I was like, maybe. I'm like, if this is what he like, then fuck it. This is, I want this nigga, then if this is what he like, this is what I'm going to do. You know, so afterwards, I said something to one of my friends, and I was like, you know, it was a little weird. He asked me to fuck with his ass, like a little bit. And she was like, what? That's not normal.
It's not normal. I've dealt with somebody that liked it and would ask for it without asking for it.
How do you do that?
How would he wouldn't sit
Because
Then he
I
want
would
the
be
finger
sucking
and the
his
tongue.
dick with the tongue.
Okay, see the tongue, that's what
So
he
I
wanted
would be sucking his dick and he'll be like, lick my balls.
And they'd be
But that's
like,
not what he meant.
keep going.
He really meant lick
going
my
down.
ass.
How you know he ain't mean the balls? Because they like the balls.
No.
He
How
like
did
the
you know?
ball
You don't
behind the
Never
balls.
tell me to lick your balls, nigga.
But then when you
Unless
kept
want me to lick
going,
your-
he didn't stop you.
No, he helped.
Was his
said
ass?
he helped.
So
Oh,
what about if
shit.
his ass is hairy? Does that matter?
Their ass is gonna
Ass
be
is
hairy.
gonna be hairy.
Because women are the only ones that
shave their
that
ass
shave their
crack.
ass.
Men
If
don't
your-
shave their ass crack.
Hold on.
What?
If your dude ass ain't got no hair on it,
What?
that's, I'm sorry, he's
What if
gay.
he's not a hairy person?
Nah, that's different.
No, he could not be a hairy person.
He could, but if he's
it's gonna
shaving
be a
his
little peach
asshole,
fuzz or something.
They really getting it in the ass, bro.
if he's shaving his asshole,
Ooh, what if he has like a hair bump, but you're not sure if that's what it is?
See, no, we got to stay away
no
from
bumps.
that.
No, you don't
I'm
play
gonna be
with
like
bumps.
this.
You gotta take a picture and shit with
The
the flash.
What's that?
For real.
All right, so Jojo, so I'm assuming somebody asked you this.
Yeah, and at first I was like, because I had a crush on him too, bitch. When you were saying that, I was like, it's the
Same
same
person.
story.
Same person.
guy.
Yeah,
No,
is
it's
it the
not.
same guy?
No, I'm joking.
Yo, and at first I was like afterwards, I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, does that mean that he's gay?
But did you do it?
Yeah, I did.
Does that mean I'm with a gay man?
No, but I thought about it. I was like, yo, what does that mean? I was like, does that mean that he's gay?
Right.
Or
Was
does
it
that-
like super like easy and loose, or was it?
No, it was the
Just the
tongue
tongue
or the
or the finger?
finger?
the tongue?
Okay, yeah, no.
What does that
You
mean?
can't tell if it's
No,
loose.
you
It
can't
doesn't mean any.
tell.
I mean, listen, I think that anything anybody wants to do in the bedroom should be whatever. Like
Not
people have,
anything.
there's all kinds of things that people
Anything.
like. If you with it,
Anything.
She said anything.
if you with it, you with it. Like people like crazy things.
Yes, they
yeah.
I watched what was that show that was on? I think it was on Showtime, the Gigolo show.
Oh, yeah.
And the stuff that people go and ask for, or even like when you see the menu for the Bunny Ranch, and the stuff there's a lot of things like people like doing foot worship and stuff.
Yeah,
like there's
ball
all kinds of
busting.
weird
Yeah.
fetishes and things that I'm like, that's
I
weird.
posted this picture on Instagram with my tall stripper boots on, and this guy was like,
Step on my balls.
exactly in my
Yeah.
comment.
I get that
He
all
was
the
like,
time.
stomp
That's the
on my
same guy.
balls
Yeah,
in those boots.
It's probably the same guy. I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I started doing lip service, this motherfucker won't leave me alone. He creates.
let's get him up here.
Yo, this nigga creates profiles on every platform, and I'll block
out
him,
to
and
him.
he makes another. And I know it's him because he keeps on
Saying
saying
the same
fucking
thing.
question
Right,
with your
right.
stupid
But
ass.
there's a lot of people who like that because there's a whole like dominatrix world out
Fuck,
there.
she blocked me.
Yeah, and let me
Yeah, it's a
Blockbuster
bunch of
3, like
weirdos.
5, 35, 23. I'm like, this nigga again?
Are there other weird things that you're like that people have asked for?
No, you know what was weird? So it was actually an NBA player. So I was like, okay. One of my friends took me up. They were like, y'all good for each other. Jojo, try something new. I'm like, cool. So we start hanging out.
Right.
The first day I stay over his place, of course. I was like, yo, I'm not doing nothing. I was thinking that in my head. So I'm
Yeah.
like, this nigga better not
Okay,
try
sis.
me.
You're right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay. So I lay in bed, and instead of him trying to do something, he was like, yo, listen, I'm not gonna try you nothing. I just wanna touch your feet. I can touch your feet and just go to sleep.
Okay.
I'm like,
You sure he was a ball player? Was he a
Yes.
basketball or was he a football player?
basketball.
That sounds familiar.
No,
no. I'm talking
I
about
was
somebody
like,
else.
I have never experienced nothing like
So
that
you did
before.
it? You let him touch your feet?
Yeah, what am I gonna say? No. I was like,
So all he did was touch him. Did he massage him? Did he?
yeah, he was like
pull out the lotion?
massaging my feet,
pull out
like,
lotion
and then
and
just
rub
like
them?
went to sleep massaging my feet.
See,
I'm
he
like,
could have played that off like, oh, let me give you a foot massage.
At least.
When you like, let me just touch your feet. You
Yeah,
sound like a
that's when it sound
weirdo.
weird.
like, okay. If he was like, yo, let me give you a massage, you
Who's
start my
turning it
legs and
down?
go to my fucking
Did
feet.
you date him after that? Like,
No.
really? So that
Yeah.
turned you off?
He
It
didn't want to
didn't
date
turn
her.
me-
He wanted to date her toes.
Right.
What if he been like, let me put my
I
dick
mean,
in
it didn't
between the
stop
big
me.
one and the
It
little
just
one?
didn't work out.
Right. Okay. It
But-
wasn't because of that.
It wasn't because of that, but I was like, whoa, he's kind of weird. You don't think that's
Listen,
weird?
Yeah, I do. But I mean, people. I don't think it's like a. I don't know if it's a deal breaker. Weird. It's just a little like. And
Yeah, it
especially
wasn't
on
a
the
deal
first-
breaker. What you laughing at?
She got some. What?
What happened?
Me?
Yeah, it just reminded me.
Oh, I'm like,
Tell
what
us,
is- I was like,
Gigi.
just tell her
I
if
had
it's
this
me.
foot guy before,
This foot guy.
and y'all know I have like really high arches.
Mm-hmm.
So he used
She's
to
a
want me to
dancer.
like.
Oh.
Hand job him with my feet.
Oh, okay. So you
I've
give him a
done that
foot. It's called a
before.
foot job.
Oh, okay.
She
Well,
said
yeah.
hair
I've
job
done
with
that
my feet.
before.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I forgot all about that until just now.
Did you
Damn
put lotion on your feet
it.
first?
Oil?
He
Did he
probably
come like
likes
that?
that.
Yeah.
He
That's
probably
easy.
likes
And
that.
he would ask me a specific color to get my pedicure.
What color was it?
White.
Damn, that's okay. He's very specific in his needs and desires.
Interesting.
All right. What about some weird things you like?
Money? Oh.
Ain't shit weird about that, bitch. Seems pretty normal to me.
But like, are there things that you like in the bedroom that we might be like, okay, that's different, off the beaten track, so to speak?
Pussy? Oh.
Okay, well, you like pussy.
Okay,
we
yeah,
know
well,
that.
that's different.
Okay.
I'm trying to think off the top of the head.
Something out there? No.
That's a little like off the norm. You know, I really like when that would surprise us. You scared to tell us?
Oh,
trying
I
to
like
think.
when I like when my guy wants to come on my face. Just don't get it in my lashes.
Yeah, he's got to have great aim.
I don't want pink eye.
What else?
I don't like all that extra
Pink eye.
crazy shit. Like, I'm not into that.
What about coming on your face?
Oh no, that's fine. That's regular.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's some regular shit.
We talking
But I
about
really
like out
like
of the
it, though.
ordinary.
She's like, I love it though.
Yeah, like I'll ask for it.
really?
Yeah. Like I'll be like, I want that come on my face, please. Can you come on this pretty ass face?
Why do you
For
like it
real?
so much?
Yeah.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
Because it's disgusting.
You don't think it's nastier to swallow it? That's disgusting. Do you know what that shit is?
I
no.
wanna-
He's
I
still
don't-
swallowing it.
I don't want to
I
swallow
think
it.
of
You know
it,
why I don't want to
bitch.
swallow it? Because I don't want to be coughing that shit up for the next 48 hours.
I do that when
It
I'm
gets stuck
drinking
in your
Simply
throat.
Lemonade.
It's like
It
hair
gets,
and
stuck in your,
stuff.
it gets stuck in your throat like mucus, like the mucinex man having a party down there. I don't want that. I'd rather.
Oh, so you rather
see
have it in the face?
I'd rather.
I heard it's good for
I
your
want
skin.
it to drip down.
Yeah, a man probably started that rumor.
and then I
it's
want to wipe it
not-
off.
no, I don't know.
No, they say it is good. They say that you gotta let
Who's
it dry
they?
though.
You gotta let it dry.
You gotta let it
yeah,
dry.
I know y'all don't believe that
and it fights
bullshit.
against wrinkles.
Come on now, y'all
And
stop
So
it.
there's Neutrogena,
No.
bitch.
It's like really high in like protein or some shit.
Believe
Yeah.
that if you
Yeah,
want.
I'm trying to- just think about it.
Facials.
You remember that rumor they put out? I know
Yes,
this
it
is
saves
with
a
Little
lot-
Kim.
yeah.
Oh no. Remember when they said they had to pump her stomach
Oh,
and it was like 20
so
pounds?
stupid.
It was like back in the day. I was a kid and I believed it. I was like, they really pumped 20 pounds of cum from someone's stomach? Like,
No,
I thought that
that's
it was
gross.
possible
No, it's
because I was a kid.
Right,
so
that's a lot of cum.
that is
20
a lot
pounds.
of cum. It was something crazy that
It
they
was.
would say
I remember
either
that.
10
I
or
remember
20
that rumor.
pounds.
This
Yeah.
was like pre-internet days.
Yeah, it was. It was like a big rumor though.
Now, what about bringing a guy you're dating around a friend? Like, you know, maybe somebody that you're brand new talking to, and now you want to bring them around your girls. Is that a no-no too early in the relationship?
No, I'm down with that. I normally always
Yeah,
do that.
because it's good to let your friends fill them
Yeah.
out too. Like, what y'all think about him?
Because sometimes I don't see everything. They see it. They'll be like, girl, you know.
But how do you differentiate between them just kind of like maybe throwing some hate?
Right.
Because sometimes
I
your
don't
friends
have
be
them type
over.
of friends around me.
Okay. Because sometimes people over analyze things.
You think so?
Yeah, I got a few Aquarius friends that like to overanalyze things,
They'd be like, "Girl, he made
and
you."
they're the type of person that says like, I would such and such and such.
See,
and
I
such,
feel
and
like
would,
that
and
when
if I
I'm in
was
a
you, I would
relationship.
such and such.
You know what I mean? When I'm in a relationship with somebody, I don't listen to my friends because a friend is always going to say, oh, you stupid. Oh, don't do this. You know what I'm saying? Just how if I'm your friend, you know, and I see a guy put you through a bunch of shit, I'm going to be like, don't mess with him.
Right.
But it's different when you're dealing with the person.
That's true.
You know, and sometimes, you know, your friend is single and, you know, it's just a
Right.
whole other type of shit going on. So I don't listen a lot to what my friends say. I listen to my mom.
Okay, that makes sense.
But it takes like for me to take a guy to my mom is because he's my man.
Right.
When's the last time you had? Well, all right, before Love and Hip Hop, how long were y'all together?
2 years.
Okay. Did you think he was the one?
Yeah. I knew it wasn't gonna work out because you know he was so crazy. I'm like, yo, how do you settle down with such a crazy guy? Is it craziness always? You know what I'm saying? But I was in love with him.
Did your mom like him?
At first she did. When she first met him, he was
And
like.
then she found out he was crazy.
Then when he started doing crazy stuff,
She didn't like him
like
anymore.
calling my mom and my brothers and doing crazy
Oh, he
stuff.
calls them and
And does what?
Yeah, like me and him would get in a fight and he would call my mom.
don't play
Like,
with me.
you know,
Don't even call my mother.
me and him would get in a fight and he'll call my brother. Like, you know, when he started acting like that, they were like, all right, you need
And
to let
saying
him go.
what though? Like, what is he saying?
Like
when
to
he
my brother, him and my brother was cool, so he would call my brother and be like, "Yo, fuck your sister."
Whoa.
Like, yeah,
My brother would be like, okay.
My brother stopped fucking with him.
Why would he think that was okay?
Right.
See, at first everybody liked him, but once
He
I
started
guess
acting
it's
crazy.
true. Yeah, he started acting crazy. Everybody was like, "Yo, you gotta
Nah,
let that
bro.
loose cannon go."
Oh hell no.
All right, now I need some help from you guys because I got to do this TED Talk tomorrow, right? So my topic that I picked is why do people hate people that they don't even know? So I'm trying.
Jealousy. Number
That
one.
was the number one thing I did
Yes.
put down, jealousy. All right, so that's the number one reason people hate people that they don't even know because they feel like you don't deserve the success that you have.
Right.
They feel like you're in a position that they're not in, and why do they get that? And how come I'm here and that person's there? And
Yeah, jealousy and envy. They envy that person's spot. I
now, what are
feel
some other reasons besides jealousy that you might hate somebody or somebody might hate you and they don't even know you?
Ignorance.
Ignorance, yeah.
you fuck they man.
Lord.
Well, then they do kind of know you.
They don't know
Right.
you.
True.
They know
They
how
don't know you.
They know how you taste.
They don't know you.
They know how you taste.
So does they man. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, like a guy like that I date off rip, I don't like no bitch he ever fucked with before.
I think that's so whack. I mean,
don't care.
I just feel. I feel
Then what the fuck? I'm
indifferent.
supposed to be her friend. Like, yeah, we both had the same dick.
But
bitch.
you don't have to be their friend. But you don't have to dislike them. It just was something before you.
If we was cool before, cool.
What sign are you?
Capricorn.
Me too.
Both of
Y'all
them.
both y'all
Oh, I'm a Gemini.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
What are you,
the
JoJo?
angel and
Girl,
she's
I'm
the
a Scorpio.
Oh, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
devil. You see, she got on red. She's the devil, Capricorn. and I'm the angel.
Yeah, right. No, but seriously, y'all really hate. Like, what do you think? The girls he dated before you really don't like them?
Not that I don't like them, but fuck them. Like, fuck all them bitches. Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Damn.
I feel like
See,
that.
with me-
I feel like fuck them, and I feel like I don't want to know nothing about them. You don't even got to tell me nothing about with
Mm-hmm.
New Bae and the baby mama. Like I don't want to know about that bitch. I could care less.
See, I've been in a situation where I've dated guys and like their girlfriends were, after me will hate me and I didn't do shit. And I don't even talk to him no more. And I'm like, this chick hates
Why
me.
they still hate you?
Yeah, no.
And
I
I
don't
think
got the
that's
energy to
crazy.
hate, though. I don't got the energy to hate.
Or
the
like they
person.
don't like you and you're like, I don't even
I don't
talk
even know
to
you.
dude. I don't even
Yeah.
care. I'm not
Right.
even involved.
Like, this is what I'm saying.
That's
like,
a
you
form
never,
of jealousy, though.
that
It's
is.
jealousy.
Nah, you ain't never date nobody that like tried to get you to be cool with it. Oh, like this is my ex
No,
girlfriend. She's
never
like
did
my
that.
best friend now. Da, da, da.
Hell
It
no.
was back
That's
in the
never
day.
happened.
I've had that happen before. Like it's
That's
nothing like
dead.
that. I'm like,
My
nah.
ex proposed
fuck her.
that I met his ex, and I was like, no.
For what?
That's what I'm saying. Niggas be thinking.
So
it's
do
supposed
you
to be
still feel
kumbaya.
some type of way, let's say, about your ex dating somebody?
No, I don't care about what he do.
You don't care.
No.
It depends on the ex. Certain people,
Certain
I really don't give a
exes,
fuck. I'll
But
be like,
certain
yeah, I
exes,
don't
you're
care.
like, damn.
I don't care if a girl I know.
I mean,
is
there
cool
was
with
a there
fucks
was
him,
a
I'll be like,
point.
oh.
There was a time that I did care, and I would find out that he was dating certain girls that I knew, and I
And
would
it
call him.
bothered
and
you, right?
It did bother me, and I
That's
would call
fucked up
him.
when your ex dates people you know.
Yeah, and I would call
That's
him
hurtful.
and like, oh, that's fucked up, da 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 da, da, you know, or that bitch, this da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But at this point in my life, I'm over it
Because all it takes is some new bae dick.
because
it?
New
Right.
Bae, even though I rape him all the time.
Oh my God.
I still got that New Bae dick.
Has that ever happened to you though? Like you've dated like somebody and then maybe somebody you used to be cool with started dating him after you?
not dating, but I've had some where
Or
I
like
know
they
the
was
girl.
fucking,
Yeah.
and then you went on Snapchat and saw them sitting on your
Yeah.
couch with your dog. Oh,
With your dog? Oh, shit.
Well, damn, Gigi.
Damn, very
you took it
specific.
far.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah.
Did that happen to you, JoJo, or did that happen to you, Gigi?
it happened to me.
I-
Tyson.
Damn.
What I think
That's
is
the dog.
No, you know what happened to me though? What I think is really funny is when like I had an ex who he cheated on me with some chick and then now he's cheating on her.
Oh,
And
that's
I
how it
think
happens,
that's
right?
hilarious.
You
'Cause
get
know
them
he's
how you
cheating
lose
on
them.
her.
You lose them how
You
you
get them. You keep them how you get them.
But
know
I
what I'm
don't
trying to
never
say.
like
You get 'em.
yeah, I
Right?
don't never really like wish bad on anyone. I just move on, but I do think it's funny.
No, it's like revenge for you, low key. Like even though you don't think about it and you don't care about that person no more, when you see some shit like what they did to you, like ha ha ha, motherfucker.
See, when I broke up with my ex, I was in my feelings, but then another part of me, I was like, listen, yo, go do all that crazy shit to the next girl. I'm not even mad. I wish her all the blessings in the world because she can put up with your shit.
Right.
Don't
Right.
disappoint
Like,
the
I
next
be like,
bitch.
look, thanks for taking that trash.
Hello.
What's that Beyonce song? Damn, best thing I never had or some shit like that. That's what that makes me think of. That's the anthem.
But see,
for
when
some
you
shit like
said, I judge people, like, you know, like,
By who they dated?
no. You know how you earlier had said, like, you know, can you not like somebody without knowing them?
Mm-hmm.
I go off of how people move.
But not dislike. I'm talking about hate.
Okay,
Like hate
is a huge,
like
no,
very
hate is
passionate.
another
yeah.
level.
It's okay to dislike and be
dislike
like, I'm not
or
really
not-
feeling
right.
that.
Now that's too far.
Yeah,
now.
But
yeah.
to say
I'm talking
I
about
hate this
there's
bitch.
people
Yeah.
that
I hate this
hate
person.
Nah, I
That's
do
deep.
use those words, and I don't be meaning them like that. I be like, oh, I hate this bitch, but it'd be more so like
You just don't
I
like
can't
it.
tolerate.
Yeah.
I'm
Annoying. I'm
annoyed.
like,
Because hate
this
is the
again?
next level. Hate is like I have a very passionate dislike for you,
Yeah,
Right.
and I think that's
Like, you
intense.
wish
It's
them
deeply
bad,
rooted,
yeah.
and I wish bad things happen.
Hate
to
is
you.
like hate groups. Like I hate all.
Yeah. That's
Like
Okay, yeah,
Donald
that's
Trump makes
different.
people hate all Mexican people
I know,
and
what's
all
up?
Muslim people.
Yeah.
And people feel like that, and they might not even know anybody, or they do know people and they don't really hate them, but then they have a feeling about a whole group of people
Yeah.
just because they are ignorant or they're scared because somebody instills that in you. People like hate people just because they might be like, oh, I hate gay people because they might have these repressed feelings of
Right.
I have these homosexual desires and now I hate all gay people because I'm scared of how I feel about myself. You know, there's all
Right.
kinds of
Sucks.
reasons why
It
people
happens
hate people and
often.
be really passionate about it. So
I dated a guy that used to always talk about like certain kind of people, like, oh, I hate people that do this, like, oh, I hate scammers. I hate scammers. I
he
hate
was a
scammers.
scammer.
No, but then you turn around and then, you know, like now you're running around with scammers and now scammers are getting you your stuff. And I'm like, didn't you say you hate scam? Oh, nah, because we'll have, like, that happens until you get in the world of things. Now you don't hate them no more. Like,
Right.
did you want to be involved in that world the
That's
whole
those
time?
repressed feelings.
Yeah.
He had scammer tendencies
He had
in him.
scammer tendencies. He wanted to be a
He wanted
scammer
to be
so
so bad.
bad.
So bad.
He's
That's
like,
what
I
it
hate
was.
them. Yet somehow,
They intrigue me.
I know you know a lot of scammers, JoJo, because I'm sure they be coming in. You have to.
Listen, yo, they're a fucking.
They-
as soon as I see one of them scammers come in my store, I'm like, turn around. Don't try to swipe that shit in my store.
No.
Yeah, that's the worst part about having a business. Like,
And then they
it's
all
so,
stylists too, ain't they?
yeah. I mean, all them scammers
Yeah.
be swagged out, like
Yes.
head to toe,
Head to toe, the
fresh.
same designer. They never
Yes.
wear the same shit twice.
But that really does suck. Even like I get a lot of scamming on my website online, to where a girl's gonna order, you know, $1,000. Like this happened to me yesterday. My assistant called me and she said somebody ordered a $1,500 fur coat, shipped it out, whatever. They scammed it.
Ah, shit.
So now I ship the coat and my account go down, and it's like, damn, like that's just kind of fucked up because when you have a small business,
that hurts.
hurts you.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah,
So what? That's just a loss for you.
yeah. You can't do nothing.
Shit.
We don't be wanting to make a juice over at the
I
juice
know.
bar.
But
And
see,
it's only $6. We'd be like,
Imagine
hold on,
when
dude, you need
it's-
to check this
I'm like,
dollar
hold on,
bill.
that shit got
But see,
strawberries
before,
in it.
I used to be around
Strawberries
scammers all
is
day
expensive
long. They
this
used to be
week.
like, yo, we out. I used to be like, we out.
Let's
You know what I'm
go.
saying? Let's turn up.
Now you realize how much it
Now
hurts.
I'm like, yo, fuck these boys, like for real.
Damn, you get some scammer karma.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And you know what? I took it as a G. I was like, yeah, I deserved it for her, I guess.
Right.
How many
Charge
scammers
it
I've been
to
around?
the
I
game.
charged it to the game. I was like, damn it. But it sucks. Yeah.
So wait, why do you take that L though? Don't you don't the credit card insurance?
No.
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 Damn.
Somebody got to pay for it.
Yeah.
I bet you it was the same person that had your bag in that
And there's
motherfucking mansion.
nothing you can do. Like, you can't even get no type of insurance for nothing.
That's
like,
fucked up.
If they scamming your store, that's your fault.
Yeah, you should have double, triple checked. I feel like that though, because remember somebody went to Bloomingdale's and was using my account.
Yeah.
They was having them call up, and that's the store's fault.
Yeah.
Because they shouldn't let people do that. They didn't. That person couldn't have had my ID or anything. I don't know how.
Nah, it really should be their fault because I know they listen to the Breakfast Club and they know that you don't sound
Angela
like that.
Yee, did that person?
Did that person sound like me for the Breakfast Club?
Right. And that person that was using
Y'all
my
know
information
my
had
voice.
to know it was me. So, are you going back to Love and Hip Hop for the next season?
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
I have a 2-year contract, so
Okay.
they asked me to come back, and we're gonna start shooting probably in the next.
You
month.
said a lot of people been in your DMs trying to date you now to be on, or having you date them on the show.
You know, yeah, that's for sure. Everybody's trying to be because I'm single on the show, and of course, season 1 they wanted me to have a boyfriend, but I had so much drama already with my family
Yeah,
that they
were
were
you
like,
ain't
"No,
have
no,
room
no."
for a
yeah, they were
boyfriend.
like honest towards the end. They were like, "You're good, don't worry about it." Till
Right.
season 2, and I didn't want to put my ex on the show
Mm-hmm.
because I cared too much about the situation, and you know what I mean. And I don't know. I'm funny about that. Like I'll go on TV with a whole random guy before I go with
Put
my
my
real
real life.
man.
And that's exactly what majority of the
They
motherfuckers
sure
do.
do.
I'm like,
Right.
But season 2, they did tell me is Love and Hip Hop, so we know you're
Where's
dating
your love?
something or somebody. So
Something.
whoever the hell you doing, bring it on the show.
Everybody got somebody.
Right.
So who are you dating?
Yeah, so.
Like,
Is it somebody that's already on the show or somebody brand new that you're bringing?
I'm not
Or that you're
bringing
interested
nobody.
in, or that you might be talking to.
Well,
or-
see, I just got out of a relationship, so when I meet a guy, I'm not like, yo, let's go be together.
So
No,
who's
no,
the
no, no,
rebound?
no.
Stop it.
I'm trying to think who's on Love and Hip Hop Miami that she could be dating.
Trick Daddy.
Ooh, Pleasure P.
Damn it.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hold on. No.
Boyfriend number 2.
No.
Because the first one didn't really.
No, okay, guys, listen. So, no, Pleasure, I fuck with Pleasure.
Oh, really?
Like
Do
literally?
you?
No, like,
Oh.
we're
Pleasure,
cool
that's
as
me.
hell. Yeah, we're cool as hell. But, it would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to deal with Shay.
Right.
Oh, they're still
I thought,
dating?
I thought he
No.
was dating somebody else, his ex or something like
I'm so
that.
No.
confused.
He ain't dating either one of them.
He ain't
Oh,
dating
shit.
nobody.
You and Pleasure P. Okay.
No.
You gonna be girlfriend number
But
3.
you know what I'm saying? Let's say exactly. Like, as much as everybody wants to push the situation, first of all, he's not really my type.
Right.
We know
What
what
is your
we know
type?
what my type is.
What?
He's the opposite of what my type is. Yeah, I like the
Boom,
boys.
boom,
I
boom.
like tattoos in the face.
Are
you
there
know
any
what I'm saying?
thugs on Love and Hip Hop
I feel
Miami?
like I seen you with a not so thug before. I seen you with a not so thug before.
Who? Tell us.
I'm not gonna say who, but I definitely seen her with a
She
not
know
so
who you
thug.
talking about. I can tell
So
by that laugh.
I
Bitch,
don't
but hold on
believe
now. He a thug in real life.
Okay.
Yeah, don't let the appearance.
But you
fool
like,
right? Yeah,
you like ball players. They not you. Well,
yeah, I do like, okay, right now, I'm just seeing what's up.
okay.
Because you have to understand, right now, when I meet a guy, they're like, okay, like, you're my girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
Oh my
everybody
God.
wants to, like, claim me so bad because, you know what I'm saying, I'm single. So,
Right.
of course, they want to be like, yeah, I'm dating JoJo. So, I'm just,
Would you date a guy that doesn't have a lot of money?
yeah.
Okay. And
My ex didn't have a lot of money.
She's
would-
a millionaire.
Would you be the one that pays? Would you mind paying for like meals and stuff like that because you have more than him?
You can't pay for a meal?
I mean, like,
Hold on now.
let's just
I
say.
understand you might not be where
Let's
I'm
just say
at,
you like,
but-
okay, I want to go
What is no
to
lighter?
I want to go to Prime 112 or whatever, and order mad drinks, and the bill comes in as $400, and he don't really have it like that.
Why are we in Prime?
You
Right.
wanted to go.
He can
No,
afford
girl, if
Fridays.
you can't afford, if you
If you
afford
can't afford
Prime,
Prime,
we ain't going to Prime.
Okay, so Puerto Sagua.
If you can't afford Porto Sagua.
Yo, like, come on. Like, I ain't asking you to buy me a Chanel bag. Like, if you can't afford to take me out to eat, let's not eat.
Okay, how often?
I'm not
do-
even putting you in that situation.
Right,
I'm not
I
even
wouldn't
gonna
even
make
do
you
that
feel
to you 'cause
bad.
I know you
yeah.
can't. Okay.
See, I like a boss. Like, I move very bossy. So I'm attracted to the way I don't. You might think I date the ugliest guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't go for looks. It's about how a man carries himself.
Okay.
I like when a man carries himself like a man.
No one in this room goes for looks except maybe me.
You go for looks,
Right.
That shit only gonna get it too far.
But I
go
mean,
for
not
looks
just
either.
looks, but it matters to me a lot.
Looks don't
Yeah,
matter.
and not that much to me. It matters a little. Like I like to like the person that I'm fucking dating.
Yeah,
but like,
Be like, I just close my eyes when we.
nah, I'm not gonna. I gotta
I
find.
just let him hit it from the back.
But see, it
find
depends what
something
you're
attractive.
attracted to.
Yeah,
like
you gotta find
to me,
something
if you're
attractive.
handsome and you're a whole cornball, like you know
Yeah,
what I'm
I'm
saying?
not
Like,
saying that I only like looks, but it's important. Like I
It's
couldn't
important.
date somebody that I didn't feel was attractive.
see, to me, being attractive is being well put together.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you're a
It ain't-
stylist,
it's
so
how
I
you
know
No,
what-
wait,
carry
that's not
yourself.
fair.
You
Because
didn't-
you'll put them together.
Right. You can make
Nah,
anybody
but
put
it ain't
together.
about just putting this stuff on. It's how you walk with it. You know what I'm saying?
walking
Like,
how you talking.
yeah.
What if he likes to wear dresses? You know, you're a stylist and you can.
Oh, that's dead.
There's a lot of guys now that do that though.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was like the main person that started
I
that.
was about to say,
See,
wasn't
yeah,
you putting
like,
people
I'm
in
the girl
dresses?
that
You
started
definitely was
trend.
putting Young Thug in dresses.
Yeah, but
So you can't say no because that
I
was
mean,
an
Young Thug
idea
is not
you
my
had.
type.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But he's a thug. It
That
says
he
it in
is
his
a
name.
His name is. I told you she was lying to y'all. Didn't I say that?
Yeah. He is a thug.
That's
Yeah,
his fucking name.
Can't deny it.
And the dresses, the carry. No, not
Why
for
not?
Me.
No purses, no dresses.
No, girls. Some girls like that.
I don't.
I like manly. Like
too.
you need to be a whole man out here. Like
hoe.
I don't
a
know.
whole man.
A whole man. Like I don't know if it's because they say you date how your dad, your father looks, or who your father is,
Oh,
or
that
whatever.
ain't true.
You don't think so?
Nah, nothing
I
like
think
my
so.
I never. You know what? I don't even date outside of black. Like I like black men. Like I don't.
But see, I
My
like black
father
men
Puerto
too.
Rican as a
I don't
motherfucker.
date. I don't date Hispanics.
How does your father?
Why?
And how does your
I'm
father
not
feel
attracted
about
to
that?
Mexicans. They've tried hooking me up with half of Mexico. Yeah, not for me.
Yeah,
They're
see,
too corny.
My pops wasn't with that. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
My pops was low key racist.
Your
Like
dad was racist.
hell yeah, which he had a black woman, and then a black wife after my mother, so I didn't understand that. But he's just racist against everybody that's not Puerto Rican.
Wow.
Now I have a before we end because we've been going and going. I have a person that has a ask lip service question, and he asked me to not reveal his name. So his problem.
But it's Joseph. No, I'm joking. I can't see it.
His problem is that he feels very he's having issues because he has a really small penis and it's affecting his relationship, and he wants to know what can he do in the bedroom because he feels inadequate.
Put it in her butt.
Bring someone else.
Drops the mic.
So what advice would you give? Have you ever had a small penis?
Small penis problems? No, I haven't.
Damn, lucky.
Have you?
Yes.
So what did you do?
It was awful. I dumped him and I stopped fucking with him.
Damn.
Damn.
I'm
Okay, well this
sorry.
isn't gonna help him.
I know.
Okay, hold on. You're making him feel worse.
No, I'm not trying to make him feel bad, but I'm telling him what I did, but I was also younger.
Gosh.
So it wasn't nobody I was in love with. So now if you're in a situation where maybe she's in love, he's in love, and they're gonna make it work. So I feel like if you really love somebody,
It
you're
shouldn't
gonna put up
matter.
with stuff. Yeah. Get some toys, figure it out, get a better eat game, learn how to what is it? It's not the ocean. What is it? What's wrong with my sayings today?
It's the motion in the ocean.
Motion in the
Is that-
ocean. It
right.
ain't about your
Learn
little
how
boat.
to work it, right?
Yeah, it ain't about your little yachty. It's about the
So
motion.
you gotta kind of go in there like it's
in
a
a
finger.
circle. Throw that ass in a circle.
Throw that dick in a circle.
Yeah, you feel
But
me?
it's making him feel some type of way. Why? Because she talking shit?
Well, I guess maybe he's having his own insecurities. Like, he probably feels inadequate.
Damn, that's sad.
But she has to have told him that.
Yeah,
because
you don't
there's no
just-
way you know that. You know,
she
a
made
guy
him feel
knows.
like that.
I think a guy knows when he has a little dick.
but he might still think he working it though.
Or he might be like, I can't work it.
I'm not gonna lie though. Some guys, I'm not gonna say necessarily little, but I've even said this before. I've had guys with smaller dicks be better than guys
Better with
with
the
bigger
big one.
dicks.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not always about the size. Like you just need to learn what you're doing, sir.
Right.
Like something just ain't gonna mean he don't got no rhythm. Go take a dance class.
Well, I
Go
was
do
serious
some
about the
Karma
put it
Su-
in the butt thing, though.
Yeah, that's the starter penis, we always call it.
Yes.
The starter dick.
You
To
know
get
who?
take it
Listen,
in the ass.
this guy, the one who y'all said I killed, I didn't kill him.
You killed him.
His penis was like this,
That's not.
hard.
Oh.
Oh, hard?
Yeah, it was like the top of a Corona bottle.
That's like
So
a
what
roll of
did you do?
quarters.
I used to make him fuck me in my ass all the time.
Well, there's a solution for him.
There's
That
your
was-
solution.
I mean, I would give him like pussy, but after a while, it would end up in my butt. Like, okay, did you feel enough? Because I want to feel it too. So let's.
And your butt.
And you
Or
were satisfied
He
that
could
way.
put, yeah, but you're right. He could put other things in at the same time with
Yeah.
it. That's a lot of effort.
Right.
What? His fingers. Or maybe he could slide.
What did she think? What did she,
A toy
cucumber.
or something.
That maybe, I don't know.
something cock ring? Do something that's just like
Cock
gonna,
ring.
yeah, something like I
Let
don't.
that shit slide off him.
Listen. He needs
a cock pinky ring. Yo,
Listen.
she said it's slide.
He
And
need
it's in her.
to. He need to go. He need to
a
go
hula
take
hoop.
some. He need to go take some dance lessons from a male stripper and
Didn't
learn how
I
to
say
get a
dance
funky
lessons?
stroke.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
Yo,
he
what
need
if
to-
the cock ring fits like a hula hoop?
What in the hula hoop?
I hate her.
But that's tough though, because if you really like a guy and sex is not good, what happens to the relationship?
Nah, yo, you stay.
You cheat.
You stay.
Nah, you
or
You
stay.
stay?
I've
Damn.
stayed.
You
I've
stay
stayed
and
with
you
somebody.
cheat with some good dick.
Yeah, you probably got to cheat. I didn't cheat because
You
it wasn't that long.
So why did
gotta
y'all break
cheat.
up? Something else?
Yes, it was something else, but like
I feel like sex is very important in a
it
relationship.
is important,
Sex
and
is
that's
important.
probably why we ultimately broke up. That's probably why I just walked away
Yeah.
and didn't fight for it. But
'Cause
like,
that dick will keep you there.
yeah, but you know what? I
Yeah.
felt like I loved him. I felt like I loved him. Not I loved him. So during I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna have to deal with this shit. Like
Forever.
that's forever.
Oh no.
Nah, I can't do that shit forever. I knew we wasn't gonna be together.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But do you stay with somebody for good sex?
For a while.
A lot of girls.
A little
You
bit,
put up with more than you would normally put up when that nigga knock you
Yeah.
upside,
Put up with
upside your
more.
head with
I
that
hate
dick.
Well,
Yeah.
But
that's
eventually
real.
you'll still leave. So
Eventually.
sex, yeah,
Eventually.
Sex, and somebody told me that like before, like sex really like even for a man, for a woman, that's not the deciding factor on why you're gonna stay with somebody or be with somebody, good or bad. It's so much more than that. Like,
But it matters because
It
could
matters.
be-
It matters,
It could
though.
be miserable. There's people that have no sex in their relationship and be miserable.
see, I'm
as
not
we
doing
know.
that. That's not a
You
relationship.
can be in a relationship.
Yeah, we
That's
not.
what I'm
We
saying.
not. If we not having sex, we not in a relationship. We friends. You my homeboy.
Yeah.
Jojo, would you stay with somebody if the sex wasn't that great?
I've tried, but I don't think it's possible.
What makes it not great?
It could be a little awkward.
I feel like awkward if
Awkward,
there's no
right?
connection,
Yeah,
passion.
because if y'all ain't there, it's awkward.
I had sex with this guy one time, and it was like,
oh
He was
no,
just pounding
no
you.
passion, nothing.
Yeah,
and I was just laying there like,
And like,
what am I supposed
you trying to kill me?
no.
Like,
So what is that? He just doesn't know how to fuck.
yeah, you don't know how to fuck. You ain't never fucked me again.
And you wasn't about to take the time to teach
But
the motherfucker.
I always tell you,
no.
Lori, I said
He was
this.
a grown-ass man.
Sometimes
How
the
you don't
first
know?
time you have sex with somebody isn't that great.
No, that's very true. Because
What?
one time I tried to write somebody off. I was dating, and
Yeah.
I called Angela like, "Girl,
It wasn't
no."
good.
I was like, "This shit was the wackest shit."
Why though? Was it awkward?
Not. It was very awkward. It was whack.
She
It
hated
was
it.
just trash.
Hated it.
And
Didn't
I
give him a
wasn't
second
gonna have
chance?
sex.
But
I
you
gave him a
liked
second
him.
chance.
And
I
he
did
rocked
like
your
him.
world?
I
That's the
liked him a
problem.
lot. And she told me she was like, "No, you got to," because sometimes the first time ain't right. I was like, "Man, Angela, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about."
So you got to give it a second
'Cause
chance.
it was
You
that
did
bad.
though.
I gave him a second
Were you
chance.
sober?
The first time,
Yeah.
I was drunk.
And it was still bad.
That's how you know it was bad.
Yeah,
Like,
if you drunk and it's bad, then
It's
ain't
real
no
my
bad.
coming
nigga,
back.
it was awful.
But I've had experiences like where, the first time I had sex with somebody, I liked them, knew them really well, had sex, and it wasn't good. And I think we have to adjust to you don't know what somebody likes, and they don't know what you like. the
Nah,
first time.
that's not true.
Some
'Cause
people fit
sometimes
together.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
no, but sometimes it doesn't. Like, and
some
that doesn't.
dicks just fit in the pussy right.
But
Like,
sometimes it takes
Why do I
more than
keep
like
doing this all
one,
episode?
1 or 2 times to
See,
figure it out.
I liked somebody after my ex. He was perfect. But the problem was, the first time I was drunk. So if I'm drunk and it's not good,
right.
what does that mean? So I was like, okay, I told my best friend, I'm like, bitch, what do I do? She was like, give it a second chance. Cool. Second time it was sober. It's 100 times worse.
oh.
So I'm like,
See, this nigga.
what?
baby,
But
Now I
I
gotta
can't
be
be
high and drunk?
I can't be drunk and high every time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You
So
gotta be passed out.
Do I have to die to like this?
I'm dead.
Yo, but I really liked him. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was there except that. So you know, I just,
And it never got better.
I'm done after 2 times, bro. How many times am I gonna give it?
That's true.
The third
That's
time
why
was
you
charm.
disgusted.
But no,
Like,
I wouldn't have did it again either.
Bro, if you drunk,
Yeah.
when
no.
you drunk, everything is cool.
Right.
You feel me? So if you drunk and it ain't going like nothing, I'm like,
What I say downstairs? I
Mm-hmm.
was like, do y'all feel like you have sex better when you're drunk?
of course.
I don't know if I have sex better, but everything.
You gonna tell me drunk
is
sex is
funnier.
not better than
Nigga,
sober
I
sex?
think I become like a superwoman,
Yeah.
supernatural. My shit just moved different. Everything.
But then sometimes you say shit that don't make no sense.
I don't remember
It just
that
depends
part.
on how drunk you are.
Sometimes I'll be drunk having sex and I'll be like, what the fuck did I just say?
I'm sure I said some crazy
I
shit.
definitely
I
have.
definitely told somebody I love them a time or two. Like
But so you rather have sober sex than drunk sex?
I'd rather have tipsy sex and not drunk.
tipsy.
I don't
wanna be
drunk.
True.
I
I'd
don't
rather
want to be
have
drunk
tipsy
because
sex.
drunk sometimes, and then I pass right out after.
You ain't never,
Right,
and
yeah,
then you
yeah.
never woke up and be like, did we?
Yes.
Sex last? And it'd be a person you fuck with.
I did that one
But you
time,
not
and
sure?
I was on my period, and I was like, "Where the fuck is my tampon?" And I thought it got stuck in me, and then I went to the hospital to the emergency room, like I think my tampon stuck, and they're like, "So I
Why
guess
did
I
you
was,
have to go to the hospital for that?
why
You
you
could have
didn't-
I
figured
was
that out
scared.
yourself.
I thought it was stuck in me, and I went to the doctor. They're like, "There's nothing in here, ma'am."
And
so
ma'am,
I
you
guess I
have
took
two-
it out, and I didn't remember.
You have 2 hands with fingers on them that could have went up there and figured it out yourself, miss.
I tried, and I had him looking and everything.
You gotta squat and
Look
you
at-
look at me. You gotta squat and push.
I was like, "Can you please look?" And I was like,
like a
really
baby.
laying
You
on
gotta
the
squat, push, and dig.
I was really
and
laying
dig.
down with my legs open. He was really looking like inside. Like, I don't see anything. I was like, no, I know it's
Nah,
So someone
that
took
could
it
happen.
out.
I
Right.
could see that happening.
shit. Well, thank God it's not in there. All right. Well, anyway, Jojo, thank you so much for hanging out with us for lip
No,
service.
thank you guys for having me. I had fun.
Did you start filming a new season yet?
Next month we start.
Okay, we're gonna be watching you because if you
Yes.
lied to us about Pleasure P, we're gonna definitely
We're going to get your ass.
we're gonna bring this up.
It's gonna be interesting.
say
Something
the
is
least.
about to happen.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. So. it'll
Are
be
you dating a man
interesting.
or a woman?
Damn.
No,
I
man.
know it's Love and Hip Hop. Anything can
Yeah,
happen.
right?
We just had this conversation. A man, a whole man.
Okay.
A whole man,
man.
a thug ass Negro.
Yes.
All right. Well, that is it. Lip service. Happy Friday for us.
Yes.
Thank you.